There are 5 paths that I would suggest you look at. Now, let's talk about the 5 core skills that you need to get. Let's say you're interested in machine learning or you're interested in cybersecurity, any of these spheres. One of the foundational skills that you need is Linux. Learn a Linux if you haven't learned it already. If you're into hacking or cybersecurity, think of Kali Linux, think of ParrotOS, just think of the tools that you need. They run on Linux. I mean, I can just repeat myself over and over again. You need to learn Linux. This is a paradigm shift for a lot of people. Don't be a consumer, be a creator. When you learn to code, it changes everything because you can create your own tools. You're not limited by the tools available that others have created. Best programming language to probably start with is Python. If you haven't got any coding experience, look at Python. But very soon after that, look at Golang, look at Rust. Rust is the language I would suggest you look at if you're serious about becoming a developer or coder. If you're in cybersecurity, if you're into machine learning, Python is a great place to start, great place to, learn. It'll really help you in your career. But also have a look at Golang, have a look at Rust soon after you've learned Python. Now, another foundational skill is networking. Basically, the world runs on a network, the internet. Internet of Things means networking. Cybersecurity means that you have to understand networking. You don't need to become a CCIE like me. You don't have to become even CCMP if you're not interested in networking per se. You're perhaps interested in something else. But you need to have an appreciation of networking. You need to understand an IP address. You need to understand port numbers. Have an understanding of networking as a foundational skill. Important in cybersecurity, just to understand what a port number is as an example, or what an IP address is. The cloud foundational skill, once again, it's one of the hot training areas in the last few years, becoming more and more mature. You need to learn about the cloud. In the old days, we used to install applications on physical hardware. Now we put them in virtual machines, and that gets me to the next topic, virtualization. And that's changed now to Docker containers. So containers have become really hot. So have a look at virtualization. Make sure you have an appreciation or understanding of virtualization. If you work in cybersecurity, you're going to want to run Kali Linux, as an example, in a virtual machine. You need to understand what a virtual machine is. But